Today, we're counting down the top 10 older woman and younger man romance movies that you absolutely cannot miss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Number 10. Für eine Nacht und immer.
Freund. Ach, echt? Wie lange willst du noch geheim halten, dass wir zusammen sind?
Ist doch so schon schwer genug.
Was ist schwer?
Die gucken mich an, nicht dich.
The complexities of age difference, professional ambition, and unexpected love. Ava, a mature, career-oriented woman, meets Tom during a routine business trip. Tom is charismatic, spontaneous, and clearly 21 years her junior. What begins as a brief and emotionally charged one-night stand between two strangers soon develops into something much more complicated when they part ways the next morning. The real conflict begins shortly after their meeting when Tom unexpectedly tracks Eva down. He's not interested in a casual fling. He wants to build a real life with her. Eva feels deeply torn. On the one hand, she can't deny the deep connection she shares with Tom. On the other, she's on the verge of a long-awaited major promotion at work. Number 9. Silent Summer.
Was macht denn da mit meiner Frau?
Na, flirten. Wir sind hier in Frankreich.
Ja, aber...
Seeking a refuge to heal and find clarity, she retreats to her beautiful, sun-drenched mansion nestled in the idyllic French countryside. However, Christine's hopes for a peaceful and secluded recovery are shattered when her family unexpectedly arrives at the house. The tranquil vacation home quickly turns into a tense place as her husband, daughter, and unexpected guest clash. As the hot summer days progress, Christine's personal life undergoes dramatic changes, forced everyone to confront uncomfortable truths, and carefully guarded secrets from the past gradually come to light. Without a voice to defend herself or mediate the chaos, Christine must cope with the emotional fallout and reevaluate her relationships, her marriage. Number 8. Mother Mara, 2024.
Maro, a nisi morala da dolaziš?
Kod kuće mi je gore. Nepodnošljivo. I ne možeš da živiš kao da se ništa nije dogodilo.
A successful and fiercely independent businesswoman in Belgrade, her structured world is shattered by the sudden and unexplained death of her only son, Nemanja. After the tragedy, Mara feels alienated from her cold husband Boris and her social circle. She withdraws into a shell of stoic professionalism until she meets Milan, a younger man who was a friend of her late son. What begins as a search for answers about Nemanja's final days quickly develops into a profound relationship. Theirs is not simply a romantic attachment, but also a catalyst for Mara to confront the pent-up emotions and societal expectations she has carried for decades. Number 7. 42 plus 2007.
42. Ist das sehr schlimm? Wie fühlst du dich?
Kein Tag jünger.
As her 42nd birthday approaches, finds herself trapped in a marriage that has become more of a professional partnership than a romantic one. While on a summer vacation on the beautiful Italian island of Ischia with her husband Georg and their teenage daughter, the veneer of Christine's perfect life begins to crack. Tensions escalate when she meets Martin, a former lover also vacationing on the island with his wife. Martin's arrival acts as a mirror for Christine's current stagnation. Her interactions with Martin awaken repressed desires and memories of a more vibrant and uninhibited self. As the Mediterranean heat becomes more tangible, the emotional stakes rise. Number 6. October Gale, 2014.
My husband says it all the time.
Where's he at?
Who shot you?
Some men attacked me, but don't worry about it.
You need to leave as soon as the weather permits.
As soon as it comes...
A suspenseful, atmospheric thriller exploring grief, survival, and the unpredictable nature of time. A doctor deeply grieves the recent death of her husband. In an attempt to find solace and process her loss, she retreats to their remote, weathered island cottage just as the seasons change. Her solitude is shattered when a mysterious man named William washes up on the shore, unconscious and bleeding from a severe gunshot wound. Driven by her medical instincts, Helen takes him in and stabilizes him. However, the mystery deepens when Will remains silent about how he ended up in the water. Tensions escalate when a fierce autumn storm rolls in, severing all communication and physical ties to the mainland. Number 5. Sag mir nichts.
Bin ich das für dich?
So eine
Fickgeschichte.
Her predictable but stable life is drastically changed during a routine tram ride where she comes face to face with a very attractive stranger. Caught in a wave of deep chemistry, Lena and the man, Martin, engage in a spontaneous and passionate emotional encounter. Both Lena and Martin initially believe that this fleeting moment of infidelity will remain a harmless and isolated adventure that will not disrupt their respective lives. Martin is also married to his wife Solveig and has no intention of ruining his marriage. However, what was supposed to be a one-time secret quickly opens a dangerous Pandora's box of deep passion and irresistible longing. An accidental spark grows into an all-consuming flame. Number 4. Spanking the monkey.
Wait.
It's a bad time.
Why can't I come to your house?
A bright medical student who has landed a prestigious summer internship that could launch his medical career. However, his ambitious plans are quickly dashed by his authoritarian father, a traveling salesman who prioritizes his own career over his son's future. Ray is forced to cancel his internship to stay home and become the sole caretaker for his beautiful mother, Susan, who is bedridden with a severely broken leg. Trapped in a quiet suburban home with a mother who needs emotional attention and an absent father, Ray's summer quickly spirals into immense psychological distress. As the days go by, the boundaries between mother and son begin to blur dangerously. Number 3. Target.
You're blocking the walkway with your bike friend.
Nowhere else to park?
Determined not to let their relationship fall into a boring routine, they embark on a freewheeling and unpredictable quest to spice up their physical lives. From role-playing to eccentric experimentation, the couple ventures far outside their comfort zones, leading to a series of misadventures, misunderstandings, and intriguing situations that test the limits of their comfort and communication. What begins as a simple mission to rekindle the spark quickly turns into a tumultuous journey of self-discovery and relationship survival. Switching behind the camera for this project, Waits trades the tension of a psychological thriller for the rhythms of a romantic comedy. Number 2. How He Fell in Love. Travis, a struggling young musician living a directionless life, tries to find his footing both creatively and personally. His path crosses with Ellen, an older, elegant, seemingly married and established woman. Initially driven by physical attraction and the thrill of the forbidden, their encounter offers a temporary escape from their respective realities. However, what was intended as a brief and uncomplicated distraction soon develops into something much deeper and far more dangerous. As they spend more time together, the relaxed boundaries they've established begin to dissolve. Travis and Ellen develop a complex and profound emotional connection that catches them both completely off guard. Number 1. Bungalow.
Ich habe euch gestern gesehen.
Abruptly during military training decides to desert his unit. He effectively goes AWOL, absent without official leave, and returns to his parents' empty bungalow in the countryside, hoping to find a temporary refuge from the rigid responsibilities of adulthood and military life. However, instead of a peaceful escape, Paul's return home plunges him into a different kind of turmoil, forcing him to confront the issues and emotional isolation he has been avoiding. Paul's temporary refuge quickly turns into an emotional pressure cooker as the fractured reality of his civilian life catches up with him. The situation is further complicated when his older brother Max unexpectedly arrives at the bungalow accompanied by his beautiful Danish girlfriend.